Only in the game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love key talk game.
Check it out, man. All right. So it does look like we got an update on the whole Young Thug / YFN Lucci trial, because obviously everybody knows that Young Thug has been on his trial right now, but YFN Lucci also is facing some serious charges involving that whole situation as well, right? Now, YFN Lucci, of course, I think a while ago they were saying something about a plea deal or something like that, or some rumors were coming out that he was taking a plea deal, and he pretty much came out, hey, man, and said, hey, listen, I'm not taking no type of plea deals. We're going to pretty much take it to trial. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm talking about? None of that snitching, none of that telling. You know what I'm talking about? Also, there was a point in time where a paper came out where they were asking YFN Lucci to make some sort of statement that was actually against Young Thug, but he refused, and it said, like, on the bottom of it, defendant refused to, to sign, to do anything that had to do that anybody could pretty much label it as snitching, right? So with all that being said, it does now look like that YFN Lucci, some news details have came out about it. It looks like some of his people has taken plea deals. Now this information is actually coming out from some people on Young Thug's side, and I'll reach out pretty much some of what it's saying. It says YFN Rico update breaking: only 3 defendants remaining in the YFN Lucci case. So if there's 3 defendants remaining, it says 7 defendants took plea deals within the past 2 weeks. So, they rolled it out as long as they could. Of course, the trial will be taking place here pretty soon. And now 7 of them are cop pleas. Right now, we don't know if it's the YSL, YSL, when it ain't Young Slime Life. It's the Young Soldiers of the Lord, if y'all remember what the lawyers are saying, right? So, we don't know if it's those type of plea deals that they took, where at the bottom it pretty much said, if called to the stand, everybody that takes these plea deals will have to get on the stand and answer any questions that may be asked of them. Right now, of course, they can probably plead the 5th, but they may have some, some might get into some trouble for doing that. But anyways, it continues and says, only Lucci, CP3, and Leak, it says Bennett, Boyd, and Stanley are left taking it to trial on January the 8th of 2024. Like I said, it is coming up here in a few weeks. And there's only 3 of them taking it to trial, which, of course, YFN Lucci, I definitely expect that, seeing the fact that even a while ago he said he ain't doing no type of pleas or nothing like that at all. And then, of course, the next paragraph says, sentencing range from probation, so probation only, someone only going to get in probation, to 20 years with 7 to serve. So they would have gotten 20 years, but they would only have to serve like 7 of those, pretty much what they're saying. Now, I don't know what type of information or any type of details they would have to give, or agreements within their agreements they have to take. But we do know that in the Young Thug, his YSL people, members that actually took the plea deals, they on probation for 10, 15 years. I think didn't Young Thug's brother or something like that, something YSL Funk or something like that, I already done went back to jail because these guys are getting probation for like 15, 20 years. I'm talking about 10 years probation, which, who's going to be able to do that for like that amount of time? If you don't really want to go to jail, then maybe, but obviously, I'm talking about there's some issues with that. Anyways, so it does continue and says, as far as I can tell, none of the deals require cooperation. So you definitely got to read the fine print whenever it says whether it requires cooperation or not, because they can ease it on in there. Kind of like Gunna said. He was like, in his song, he said like the DA and the lawyers or something did some sneaky stuff, but next time I know what to do. But anyways, it continues and says, additionally, the state dropped all related charges against ex-Young Thug collaborator Bloody J, known for a collab album Black Portland, no plea. So, whatever that is, I'm sure y'all know the details of that, whatever situation they had. But that portion of it has actually been dropped. And then it says, correction, 1 defendant got 20 years to serve 8. So, like I said, they got a lot of there. So, this is what's happening, right? They want to get as many of the people to take plea deals as possible. Now, typically what they try to do, I'm talking about, is once they take them plea deals, you already know what they're going to try to do next is get them to get on the stand, especially if you got the big boss like the YFN Lucci, who is looking at as the leader of the whole YFN, to pretty much get, talking about, try to get him as much time as they possibly can. They don't really be caring too much about the small fish, about the members. Y'all get on over this way. We don't care too much about it. Y'all, who we want YFN Lucci, and we want Young Thug. So, that's kind of how they do it. Now, I'm sure there'll probably be some type of paperwork that comes out that shows the plea deal that some of the YFN Lucci members are actually taking, because it always ends up leaking and getting out somehow. And who knows, maybe we'll get another Yes Ma'am video that went extremely viral of Gunna from the YSL, which we know isn't Young Slime Life. We know it's the Young Soldiers of the Lord. Like I say, we'll just see how that goes. But as of right now, talking about, these are all the details that we got of the whole YFN Lucci right now. Now, this trial take place. I'm definitely going to be going detail by detail, day by day, note by note, event by event, when the trial's going on January the 8th of 2024. Anyway, so let me know something. Do y'all feel like whenever people commit crimes together like this, talking about to get involved inside of some type of like RICO or whatever it may be, do y'all feel like that they should all take it to trial all the time and not take no plea deals? Or, man, you got to get it how you got to get it. I'm talking about take them plea deals. Talking about turn that 20 to an 8. Talking about take whatever probation you're going to get. Or do y'all think maybe that probation stuff be like kind of a setup at times? I'm talking about trying to get people to take it so then they can mess up on probation, and then over in the return, they pretty much end up all in jail, right? Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.